If you already invest with Fidelity, you may have seen the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature card and wondered whether it deserves a spot in your wallet. At first glance, the card is pretty simple. It offers 2% cash back, no annual fee, and no rotating reward categories. But the real appeal of this card is how closely the rewards can be connected to your investing and savings accounts. In this video, we're going to break down the Fidelity credit card, look at some of its biggest pros and cons, and figure out who this card may be best suited for. The Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature card is offered through Fidelity, but the card itself is issued by Elan Financial Services and operates on the Visa network. The basic reward structure is straightforward. You earn 2 points for every dollar spent on eligible net purchases. When those points are redeemed as cash into an eligible Fidelity account, they provide a 2% cash back value. There are no rotating categories, no rewards caps, and no annual fee. Eligible Fidelity accounts can include brokerage accounts, cash management accounts, retirement accounts, HSAs, 529 plans, and several others. The first major advantage is the way Fidelity handles your rewards. You can set the card up so that your points are automatically converted into cash and deposited into an eligible Fidelity account. For example, you could direct the rewards into your brokerage account, Roth IRA, HSA, or another eligible account. One important distinction is that Fidelity is automatically depositing the cash. It isn't necessarily automatically buying an investment for you. But once that money reaches the account, you can invest it according to your own strategy. That can make your credit card rewards feel less like spending money and more like another small contribution toward your financial goals. Pro number 2 is the combination of no annual fee and some surprisingly useful benefits. There is no annual fee, which means you don't have to spend a certain amount every year just to overcome the cost of keeping the card. There is also no foreign transaction fee, which can make the card more useful when traveling outside the United States. Fidelity currently advertises up to $100 in reward points toward either Global Entry or TSA PreCheck. The card also includes an auto rental collision damage waiver of up to $75,000, subject to the coverage requirements and exclusions. Pro number 3 is security. Fidelity says card transactions are monitored 24 hours a day for suspicious activity. The card also includes zero fraud liability, which means cardholders are reimbursed for unauthorized purchases covered by the policy. If you misplace the card or think it may have been compromised, you can temporarily lock it through Fidelity's website or mobile app. There are also real-time text and email alerts available to help you keep track of card activity. Now let's move into some of the drawbacks. Con number 1 is that this isn't really a card designed around a huge introductory reward. Many competing credit cards advertise bonuses worth several $100s after you spend a certain amount during your first few months. If your primary goal is to open a new card and earn the biggest possible upfront reward, there may be more attractive options available. But if you're more interested in keeping a card for many years, the ongoing rewards may matter more than the initial bonus. Con number 2 is also one of the card's biggest strengths. You earn the same basic reward rate on eligible purchases. That's wonderfully simple, but it also means there aren't special categories where you can earn 3, 4, or 5% back. Other cards may pay higher reward rates for things like groceries, gas, restaurants, travel, or streaming services. Someone willing to manage several different cards could potentially earn more by using a different card for each spending category. The Fidelity card isn't really designed for that. Its advantage is simplicity. Con number 3 is especially important if you don't already use Fidelity. The advertised 2% cashback value applies when your points are redeemed as cash into an eligible Fidelity account. You can redeem points in other ways, including statement credits, travel, gift cards, and merchandise. However, Fidelity specifically states that those other redemption options can have a different value. So technically, the rewards aren't limited only to Fidelity accounts. But if you want to receive the full advertised 2% cashback value, using an eligible Fidelity account is an important part of the equation. So who is this card best for? I think the most obvious candidate is someone who already uses Fidelity and wants a simple credit card that can complement their investing strategy. Instead of receiving $20 or $30 of cash back and spending it somewhere else, you can have those rewards deposited into the same account you're already using to build your portfolio. It's also a good fit for someone who doesn't want to keep track of complicated reward categories. For long-term investors, simple can be extremely valuable. This card isn't necessarily going to be the best choice for everyone. If you're willing to manage several credit cards in order to maximize rewards, you may be able to earn more than 2% in certain categories. If premium airport lounge access, large travel rewards, or big introductory bonuses are important to you, this probably isn't the card that will excite you the most. If you have no interest in opening or maintaining a Fidelity account, one of the card's biggest advantages becomes much less useful. There are plenty of other cashback cards available, so the Fidelity card makes the most sense when its features actually fit the way you manage your money. Overall, the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature Card is a fairly simple credit card. You can earn 2% cash back when rewards are deposited into an eligible Fidelity account. There is no annual fee, there is no foreign transaction fee, and the card can help funnel rewards back toward your savings and investing goals. The card's biggest strength is that it makes earning and saving rewards relatively simple. One final reminder: credit card rewards only benefit you if you're using the card responsibly. Earning 2% cash back doesn't make much sense if you're carrying a balance and paying credit card interest every month. Use the card for purchases you were going to make anyway, keep your spending under control, and ideally pay your statement balance in full. If you already use Fidelity and like the idea of turning everyday spending into a little extra money toward your future, the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature Card may be worth researching. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more beginner-friendly investing content.